Welcome everyone to a new episode of CARDFIGHT Vanguard Divinez. Unparalleled Rakshasa. Interesting that they chose this one as one of their names for their penultimate episode. There's one more episode after this one. We don't know if it's going to be another fight one because we still haven't seen Akina's Fated King yet. Because hopefully he'll have like a really sick divine skill. We'll be getting a reveal of some of the cards Tuesday's stream, which is usually the product stream of any recent set releases and product releases. So hopefully you guys tune in for that when that goes live, whenever that goes live. Then this is going to be the second half of the Now versus Kwon fight that we just saw last episode. It's going to be Vargas' turn to try to finish off and seal the deal. I mean, seeing as there's one more episode, I'm going to be hedging my bets on, sadly enough, that Kwon probably couldn't finish it off. And Akina's going to need to come up and just say, hey, I need you to stop. Because Kwon has a lot to stake on this, because he wants to get his plane ticket to Planet Cray. And Svasselt is like, nah, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Boarding pass is closed. We cannot accept your ticket. It's past expiry date. And he's just trying to claim his destiny, man. He wants to see what's beyond the stars. And trying to use a wish to try to achieve that to get back your friendship is pretty cool. Because I remember him last episode changing that wish to just being Soul's friend again. Or just being remembered by him again. He just truly wants to be his friend again. Even you could be years and years out of touch. And Soul obviously got a new life for loving Vanguard again, and we'll see how this episode turns out. I'm keen. I'm keen to see how it shapes up.
無限の宿命を確かに強かったな。だがその黄金の輝きも私には届かなかった。
God, now it's so arrogant.
我が力をその身に宿し魔人に落ちた無双の姿をこの世のすべてを怪人と化し己が最強を示すがいい邪竜解放無双の魔人竜バルガドラグレスラセツ
That's its name in English. Oh, okay. By the way, pick up. Shadowverse Evolve. BCS season has started, so we are going to be getting a lot more tournament information, a lot more, hopefully, some feature matches of some of you guys playing your BCSs or what your feel has been for BCS. So for people who might not be familiar with the trading card game of CARDFIGHT Vanguard, there's a tournament circuit called the Bushiroad Championship Series, which features a whole lot of prominent players from all over the world playing against each other in different sections of the globe and trying to get their chance to play at Worlds. World Championship was held at Japan, usually is held at Japan a couple times. It has been held in the US due to pandemic restrictions, but now that those restrictions have been lifted within Japan, we're going to be getting Worlds again there. So hopefully we get to see some of you make your best odds at it. Yeah, and here we go, Coliseum. This is the intro song. If you guys want to see it, you know, you can just watch their official YouTube channel. They have all of the episodes uploaded there. All right, here we go. I wonder where Now is in all of this. Like where her personality is. Like, is it still like behind a door? That'd be so cool. Where you could kind of see her personality be crashing behind a door or something. It's just like, I don't know, like chained to a desk, or her reliving her worst fantasy or worst nightmare. Oh?
自身のパワープラス1万。ノーガード。ツインドライブ。
That's brave.
ファーストチェック。セカンドチェック。クリティカルトリガー。ラセツのパワープラス1万。クリティカルプラス1。
No defensive. Oh no.
バトル終了時、ラセツのさらなるスキル。後列のリアガードすべてを退却し、ラセツはドライブマイナスにしてスタンドする。リアガードがすべてやられた。ストーンサーチャーは退却したとき、
Man said, bored? Nah. Okay, so this makes the premium version in his deck. It depends on whether or not it needs the original Vargar Solar. So if you need the original Unparalleled Vargar and Soul, it makes the premium version of this build a little bit more wonky to make work. Because right now a lot of people has been testing Dauntless Drive Dragon with Varga mixed in. How good it is, I wouldn't know. Okay. Okay, so this is a weird question. Why wouldn't he... Oh, okay, because it's restanding anyway, and it would restand with Twin Drive. I was thinking, why not just PG here then? Or PG the attack before? But I guess he was just hoping that it wouldn't have been something too problematic to deal with. But we'll see what it does now further. Feel like his guarding was a little bit weird. Wait, if your hand was that, why not guard with that first, then PG? Then the skill wouldn't go off, no? Because that's like 48k shield. Even with a critical, that's not enough. So even if it does like a restand, then you just PG. And you have less cards in hand, because then you would have like one or less. And you just take the rear guard swings, and even if one of them have a crit, you can still guard the other. Okay. Huh. Alright. I wonder if he can attack. He wanted to see he could get a defensive early. I get that, but it feels like that's not worth it, no? Because then he could have drawn PG potentially. But that's hindsight. That's hindsight. You would have known whether or not he would have drawn a PG here. But it could have given him access to way more options. I don't know. I don't feel like it was worth it still. I'm a little confused. Hey Kyle, how you doing? Am I happy for tomorrow? Yes. What? This game felt very irresponsible. This last turn felt like... Oh, okay. Kuan didn't have to lose here. I'm sorry. For somebody so smart, this... Even if you're banking on a defensive, I don't know, Chief. Yeah, I'm taking that power, bro. Yum, yum, yum. Yummy.
革命王のデザインフォース。悪くない前菜だ。
宿命王でも勝てないのか。
お前たちがいくら束になろうとも、私の前では無力ということだ。おい、稲部直、聞こえてんだろ。いつまでも操られてんじゃねえ。
クオン君。
And 0 rear guards. But that's not a guarantee, though, Drake. Like, again, this is all comparatively hindsight stuff. He wanted to bank on, like, a defensive draw or something to make it work, but I feel like the surefire play here, to play around how many attacks that he would have been able to... He would have literally turned off the Divine skill if he just guarded manually. If he just guarded from hand manually, and he had PG, he would have had, like, one extra card to guard with, too. Because with Persona, right, it's swinging with 23. No, 33 maximum, I think, right? Or if it gets +5 for every copy, it's 38. That still makes it a 2. That still makes it like 2 to pass. That's still better than nothing. I wholeheartedly disagree. I'm sorry. I feel like he still could have gotten a lot more off of this if he guarded properly. That's completely incorrect. I'm sorry. Like, I understand they did it because they want Akina to win. That's all right. That's okay. But the only gripe that I have is how he lost goes against his principles as a player. Like, it didn't make sense to me seeing him as how he played the whole season, make a mistake like this. Or make a decision like this.
今度は俺が相手だ。なあ光、今まで。おい、大丈夫か。
シビルトがいなくなった途端、存在が揺らぎ始めた。私が消えなかったよ。
You're happy to visit your country, but you said you can't meet him. You don't have any for fearing the bust? Oh, I'm sorry, Kyle.
シビルトをぶっ飛ばしてナオさんを助けるんでしょ。お兄ちゃんはそれに集中して。
Yeah, she looks pretty ephemeral here, like super pale looking. Like her existence is barely tangible. What's the song request command again? No, just put the link to the song that you would have liked to hear. Man said double or nothing, brother. Oh, he's visiting this Saturday, but you can't get to see him? I'm sorry, buddy. Like, that's exciting for him. It's so fast. You can't ask your parents for a little bit of bus fare? This is poetic though, because now was the person who taught him how to play Vanguard.
テスタにライドガルガオンをコールペンテスタでアタック
He's playing Gargon still. That's crazy.
ガルガオンでアタック
ガード
ターンエンド
お前なら逃げずにやってくると思った
ナオ先輩を見捨てて逃げるわけない。
それでこそ思う存分叩き潰せるというものだ。私のターンボルダーアクスにライドソウルのブレイズザンバーをコールストームスラッシャーをコールブレイズザンバーでアタック
ノーガード
ボルダーアクスでアタック
ガード
ストームスラッシャーでアタック
ガード
ターンエンド
2 crits gone already.
お前の行動は予測できるだが理解は
There's a chance we're getting a new cast again.
ここまでこの女に
It depends on whether or not we're gonna get any of the return cast of like Yuzu or any of the other, or Yu Kondo, all those characters maybe.
必死になる家族でもない赤の他人じゃないか
他人じゃない大切な人だ。俺のターンアゼンシオールにライドソウルのペンテスタをコールニルベリスノービアをコールアゼンシオールでアタック
ノーガード
ドライブチェックドロートリガー1枚ドローしノービアのパワープラス1番ニルベリスでアタック
ノーガード
ノービアでアタック
He could have made these attacks a bit more snappy, because now this is just 15k shield. If he did 10k to the other column, this would have been 5, and then this would have been needed to be 20. He would have still gotten the same amount of damage he needed, but in case of them hitting defensive trigger, then one guarantees hit, you know what I mean?
ガード
ターンエンド
ならばその大切な人の分身で切り刻んでやろう私のターン天下無敵の力を我が手にライド無双の運命者
This season feels like it's trying to close the series. I mean, it does give off that vibe, yeah? Like they want to shift through either a different meta or through a different generation. Sorry.
ソウルのボルダーアクスをコールコーフーをコールストームスラッシャーでアタック
ガード
ボルダーアクスでアタック
ガードインターセプト
バトル終了時ボルダーアクスを退却させ1枚ドローバルガドラグレスでアタックスキル発動前列のリアガード全てを退却しパワープラス1万退却したストームスラッシャーはスキルで復活スキルのデメリットも我がデッキではメリットに変わる
ノーガード
ファーストチェックセカンドチェック
Critical.
クリティカルトリガーバルガドラグレスのパワープラス1万クリティカルプラス1バトル終了時バルガドラグレスをスタンドもう一度アタック
完全ガード
ターンエンドお前はこの女が大切というがそれは自分のためにこの女が必要なだけじゃないのか自分を肯定し認め
Let's see, Varga is going to be a meta deck for a while once they beef a full board wipe in second Vanguard attack. It's going to be tough, bro.
俺のことはいいんだよナオ先輩が笑ってくれるならいつだって俺は全てをかけてやる
ああお前はどこまでも
俺のターン旧星の翼天よりここに奇跡の運命者レザエルにライドドロップからノービアをコールそのスキルでニルベリスをコール奇跡降臨ディバインスキル発動ドロップのクリティカルトリガー全てを山札に戻しレザエルのドライブプラス1ニルベリスでアタック
ガード
バトル終了時スキルで1枚ドローし山札の上を見て上に戻す。レザエルでアタック。スキルによりドロップのニルベリスとペインキラーをゴール。
完全ガード。
トリプルドライブ。
Heal
フ
trigger?
ァーストチェック。ヒールドライ
Knew it.
ブ。ニルベリスの1番
Like in this scenario, I would choose a heal trigger over a crit trigger to try to deal the damage. And you blanket your opponent possibly using a PG here to protect themselves. It's really good. Really well done.
ダメージ回復。
I like that.
セカンドチェック。サードチェック。クリティカルトリガー。ノービアのパワープラス1万。クリティカルプラス1。ノービアでアタック。
完全ガード。
ニルベリスでアタック。
ノーガード。
バトル終了時1枚ドローし山札の上を見て下に置く。ターンエンド。
しのがれたけど完全ガードを2枚出させた。だけど次はあいつのターン。来る邪竜が。
お前は本当に気持ち悪い。不自然なんだよ。生き物は自分の欲望を満たすために他を利用し食らう。欲望こそが生き物の本性であり根源なのだ。ところがお前はどうだ。お前は自分の欲望を優先したことがあるのか。もっと自分を解放しろ。私は生きるぞ、我が欲望のままに。そしてこの世はあるべき姿へと変わるのだ。私のターン。この世の全てを怪人と化し己が最強を示すがいい。邪竜解放。
I find it interesting they're calling it Malworm. It's evil dragon.
無双の魔人竜。
Yeah, this would be like evil dragon of wait, what was it again? I'm trying to listen to it phonetically. Give me a second.
このままに。そしてこの世の全てのが最強を示すがいい。邪竜
So yeah, evil dragon.
解放。無双の魔人竜。
So like darkness evil dragon, like evil dragon, contemptuous evil dragon, or something like that. It would be.
バルガドラグレスロセ。
I mean, he is at 2 damage. I don't know about him dying yet.
ツインパルシブをコール。そのスキルでボルダーアクスをコール。ツインパルシブでアタック。
ガード。
ボルダーアクスでアタック。
ガード。インターセプト。
バトル終了時ボルダーアクスを退却させ1枚ドロー。さあ蹂躙の始まりだ。1度目の斬撃。バルガドラグレス羅刹でアタック。スキル発動。前列のリアガード全てを退却し自身のパワープラス1万。さらに退却したツインパルシブのスキルでパワープラス5000だ。
ノーガード。
ファーストチェック。セカンドチェック。ドロートリガー。1枚ドローし羅刹のパワープラス1万。バトル終了時羅刹のさらなるスキル。後列のリアガード全てを退却し羅刹をスタンドする。
リアガードが全滅で。
退却したストームスラッシャーをスキルでコール。2度目の衝撃。バルガドラグレス羅刹でアタック。
ノーガード。
魔人海岸ディバインスキル発動。
来た。
羅刹はスタンドしドライブプラス2。3度目の飛翔。バルガドラグレス羅刹でアタック。
ノーガード。
ツインドライブ。ファーストチェック。セカンドチェック。オーバートリガー。ドライブレーダー。
God! Ugh. Yuck!
パワープラス1億。さらにスタンド。
Yuck!
まだだ。ダメージチェック。ゲット。
Huh!
このカードはダメージにならずレザエルのパワープラス1億。
いいだろう。ならば4度目の煉獄。
Well, at least it's
バルガドラグネス。
at least it's gone out of the game now. Both of them triggered theirs. It's gone. Good. 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 Good.
レザエルにアタック。
ノーガード。
ファーストチェックドロートリガー。セカンドチェッククリティカルトリガー。ラセツのクリティカルプラス1。バラバラになれ。
That was intense. All right. It said drive.
終わりだ。
ヴァンガードは最後の最後まで奇跡を信じることをやめちゃいけない。それがナオ先輩に教わった信念。
めくれ。
ダメージチェック。1点目ノートリガー。2点目ゲットクリティカルトリガー。
レザエルのディバインスキル。
奇跡再臨。6点目のダメージでトリガーが出た時ダメージを1つ回復する。
You call BS? It is what it is, friend. It is what it is.
耐え切ったぞ。
ターンエンド。
やった。
レザエル奇跡の運命者の真骨頂だな。
Can I guess the song yet? Honestly, I wouldn't know.
さすがはアキナだ。
それでいい。ここで終わってしまってはつまらないからな。
何を。
運命王だよ。出ていないじゃないか。あいつを切り刻んでこそ私の完全勝利。我が欲望は満たされる。さあ。
All right, let's see what you're talking about. We'll take a look at it after.
生き物の本性とか世界のあり方とかそんなことどうでもいい。
You still waiting for the blind Meyer?
先輩を取り戻す。それだけだ。行くぞ俺のターン。運命の願い束ねし王よ。白き翼で命を導け。ペルソナライド。奇跡の運命を。
Man looking all kinds of fancy. Okay, so I need somebody to like take a picture of a PS Vita. we have the head of Raziel be replaced with a PS Vita. Yes.
待っていたぞ運命王。
レザエルビータはソウルのレザエル1枚につきパワープラス5000される。ノービアをコール。スキルで山札の上3枚からノービアをコール。さらにそのスキルでエーリアルをコール。カテルスをコール。スキルでノービアのパワープラス5000。
Man said bored.
ああ、俺の全てをかけてお前を倒す。
Solid. That was a good one. That was I mean, like both of the triggers just being revealed and out of their deck, it gives us such a clean slate to work off of. I mean, obviously the 6 damage heals and defensive triggers he got from all all the beatings he took. But hey, man got it, dude. Let's see if there's anything. Post credits, JoJo stuff. Ah, okay. Svasselt and Gabrielius. Yeah, and it explained a little bit of what the skill does and how much power you get. So it looks like it's a base of 28k, or at least 18k, which does make it a very awkward number to guard every single turn for most opponents. I do really like the artwork. I think the skill is kind of cooking. I don't know if it's super overpowered yet, though. We need to see if, like, how resilient the future decks are going to be, because it's going to be part of the newer set. And we need to see what the other cards, the other support cards for the other archetypes do. Because you're going to be playing against a lot of archetypes that won't really care about most of their board being cleared. They can, like, rebuild super easily nowadays. I think Eva. I don't know if Eva's going to be having that good of a matchup against this. Possibly still. But also possibly not. Because clearing back rows is kind of stinky. I think the back row clearing part is probably the biggest issue that people are going to have with. But it's not possible to deal with. Alright. So what other things that we can comment? Let's see here. So Drake had sent us a video covering what possibly could be played in... I think I know. Yeah, okay, I can't play that. Yeah, break your spell somewhere around here. Like where the miracle happened. Yeah, that could have worked, yeah. Like here between. For sure. But, you know, that requires a lot of money. And we don't even know if they still have the licensing for that song. We don't even know, you know. It is their property. But we don't know if they have the rights to sing, like, put it on other product. Since it does belong to, like, a separate company. Or it belongs to the artists. So sadly enough, yeah. I do get you, though. It does really work. Yeah. It fits very well with... I feel like it fits usually pretty well of an ended season fight. But I think not so much more than this season. This season has a lot of hype moments. And obviously, this is also one of them. I will say, though, what disappointed me this episode was the Kwon fight. I understand you want to bring Akina on. But I felt that Kwon had a lot more at stake than Akina did. Because, A, you get to save Nao. You get to reestablish your friendship with Kwon. With Suo. And also you get to fulfill your dream of traveling to Planet Grey. That's like 3 things. And then for Akina, he's just sort of like, yeah, I want to save Nao, senpai. And that's it, really. Or I want to protect my big little sister. It's kind of it, you know what I mean? But it's fine, it's fine. Overall, I will give this episode a fresh bag of Doritos that is not filled with air out of 10.